Okay. Even the sun goes down. Heroes eventually die. Horoscopes often lie, and sometimes why. Nothing is for show, nothing is for certain. Nothing lasts forever, but until they close the curtain. It's him and I, Aquemini.
What's going on, YouTube? This is Marcos from Aquemini Pressure Washing. I'm back again with another video. In this video, we're gonna have to replace my downstream ejector. What happened is, I'm gonna show you my downstream ejector right here. It went bad on me. So what I have to do now, I'm gonna put a new one on it. It's not gonna be a hard change or anything like that. But this one right here, I'm not too sure exactly what went wrong with it, but they usually last really like a couple of years. I've been lucky with this one because I think I bought this one in 2022. It's 2025, so I got 3 years out of it. But a lot of people who have these downstream ejectors, they may have to change out more because they do a lot more jobs than I've been doing. So it's really based on how many jobs you do and stuff like that. So don't get discouraged, but make sure that you have one on standby. I didn't have one on standby, so luckily I had my X-Jet. I went ahead and X-Jet that last job, and that would finish the job. But it's more convenient for me to use like a new downstream ejector and stuff like that. So we're gonna put this one on. Now, I'm gonna show you everything that you gotta look for when you do this. All right, guys, so here we are. That's my ball valve. That's pretty good. So what we got now, we have my downstream ejector. Now, the thing about these is when you have a downstream ejector, you have to look to see where the arrow is pointing. So this is the out going to the downstream ejector. So your chemical goes in here and the water goes in here and out here. So now if we look at my machine is set up where this piece right here, which is my connector, needs to be going on the inside, and then the outside needs to be opposite that. So what we need to do, we need to switch these around. And the reason I'm doing that is because when I hook this up to my ball valve and everything, and my hoses and everything's still going to be going in the same direction. Now, with my wand and my surface cleaner, see, my wand takes out like that, so that means everything that I want has to be facing that way. So of course I have to turn this around because this is not set up that way. So luckily I have my tools with me. We're gonna go ahead and take this and put on the opposite side and vice versa. Should be pretty easy. Like I said, just get a couple of wrenches, pair of pliers. So I'm just going to use pliers for this job and stuff like that. Since this is new, this may not be that hard to remove. If this was an old downstream ejector, it's going to be tough because the rust and everything that's coming through it from the chemical is going to keep this hard to come off. But this, hopefully, it should come off pretty simple. So let's get this lined up correctly. So anytime you're doing a job, you definitely need adjustable wrenches, pliers, everything. So let's try to get this off. One thing I didn't bring, and I should have looked and see if I had it in here. I didn't bring, make it a little bit more adjustment. I didn't bring a pipe wrench. Pipe wrenches saved me a lot of trouble and headache. But I believe I can get this off without that. There we go. All right. So we got that one loose. Oh boy. All right, that still should work because I'm looking at that. That's the same thing. All right, so let's adjust this. Gotta put some power behind it. All right, that's loose. Okay. So this is your downstream ejector. So like I said, we're gonna switch sides and stuff like that. So what we need to do, always have your Teflon tape. So in here, I got my Teflon tape. Should have another one. All right, so we're gonna take our Teflon tape, we're gonna tape this up, and then we're gonna put this one on this side, because that's my input. All right, that should be good. Make sure it's not blocking the path. All right. I'm gonna screw this on now. All right, just gonna get it on a little bit. We're gonna get this one lined up next. So again, take the Teflon tape. All right, that should be enough tape. Put this back in my box. And we're gonna screw this on. Like so. Okay, so that's my setup. Put that out of the way. Now we're gonna tighten this up. Just make sure it's tight and shouldn't leak with the tape and stuff like that. All right, that was tight, tight enough at least. Let's loosen this up and we're gonna adjust this. Get this tight now. There we go, that should be tight enough. All right, let's get the tools back in here. I got this piece, I don't know if it's gonna help, but I'll try to clean this off a little bit. What I'm doing here is not necessary. I'm just doing it because I seen it in my toolbox. All right, let's get this on. All right, that's it. Now, put the hose on for the chemicals. It did come with this piece right here. So this is the little part it came with. That's the part number. I'll leave a link in the description for this. It came with a little hose, and it came with another soap tip and stuff like that. So that's pretty good. I don't know if I'm gonna use this hose. I don't like this one. I have the hose that I had with my old one. So let's look in here. I think I should have it in here. So this is the hose for my old one. It should be the exact same size. It has a little bit more strength to it. So let's just plug this in. Okay, that's it. You can adjust this. That's right here. That's something that my old one didn't have. You can screw that off. So I'll make sure that's tight. Everything else should be tight. And we're ready to go. Okay guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope that you found it entertaining. If not, at least I hope that you learned something from it. If you didn't, go back and look at the video because you skipped over the good parts. Once again, if you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing to the channel. And if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you know when my next video comes out. This is Marcos from Aquemini Pressure Washing, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.
It's him and I, Aquemini.